Hi all, hope you guys are having a great Monday so far. I wanted to come to you real quick and just give you a couple of reminders as you head into this week and of course looking ahead to some future assignments that are coming our way. This video is actually something I did on Sunday evening, so last night, but I wanted to go ahead and make sure that you all would have it early on Monday morning as I'm actually occupied doing other things on campus at West Georgia this morning, so I wasn't able to do the video this morning like I typically do. So a couple of quick announcements for you, some due dates for you. Your Unit 2 discussion post is due today, so due tonight by midnight. Both the post and the replies, 2 replies, are due tonight. That's Unit 2. Your Unit 3 discussion board is due on Thursday. That is, again, the board, the initial post, and the 2 replies are due by Thursday by midnight. And keep in mind, one of the things that some of you had questions about was whether or not every discussion board needs to have replies. It does. The reason why I have you doing the replies is because just like if you were in a face-to-face class, I would want you to engage with one another. This is a way for you to engage with one another in an online platform because we're not actually physically meeting face-to-face. As you all probably noticed with the plagiarism post that I've already graded, and I'll start grading the Unit 1 posts within the next day or so. I'm giving you a lot of detailed feedback, and it's feedback about your content, but particularly about grammar, because since these are so short, commentary about content is going to be a little bit less at this point. I'm giving you a lot of feedback, and I've also given you a lot of resources. Please keep those resources in mind, and please keep in mind all the feedback I'm giving you, so you can make sure to implement that, not just in the discussion boards, but also keeping in mind the first writing assignment that will be coming up in Unit 3. And speaking of that assignment, your Unit 3 writing assignment is due on 6/19. That is your first formal essay for this class. If you haven't already gone and taken a look at those instructions for that, I would encourage you to do so. It does, of course, connect back to some of the discussion board work you're doing. Again, everything in this class is pretty much scaffolded, meaning if you do something in a discussion board, it is something that's going to show up in some form or fashion in a future writing assignment or future essay that you're going to do. Keep in mind for the writing assignments, there is a word count, and that is something that is listed in the instructions in bold, so please make sure to keep that in mind. Any writing assignment that doesn't meet word requirement or the length is something I do have to count off for. So go ahead and take a look at that. Again, that's due on the 6/19. Now, within the time frame that your writing assignment is due, there is going to be your proctored exam window. So your proctored exam window is going to be from 6/17 through 6/21. If you have not already signed up for that proctored exam, please make sure to do so. It's really important that you go ahead and do that and get it set up. There's already been a couple of announcements posted both by myself and the fine folks at ENGL to let you know how to go about doing that. If you have any questions, of course, I can try to answer them for you, but more likely than not, I'll probably refer you back to the folks at e-testing. And if you go to the proctored exam announcements that have been posted, you'll actually have e-testing's information there for you. So please make sure to sign up for that. Like I mentioned in my last announcement about the proctored exam, there's really nothing to be worried about with that. There's nothing you're going to need to have with you to go into the exam. Everything is self-contained, and it's all, again, building on things you've done in other discussion posts, just like the essays you'll do. So don't stress about it too much. Go into it, and you should be fine as long as you've been doing the work you needed to do for the class so far. And the last thing I wanted to let you all know is that my office hours for this week are going to have to change. I'm going to need to be out of the office on Friday. So my office hours are going to change to Wednesday. This Wednesday from 1 to 4 is when I'll be online for online office hours. So if you all need anything, of course, you can reach me directly during that time. And of course, I'll be on and off the class throughout the week, as I usually am, available to answer questions. And of course, make sure to keep in mind that I'll be grading things throughout this week too. So if you do get some things graded back, I'll be getting those back to you as quick as I possibly can. As always, if you have any questions, let me know, and I look forward to seeing the great work you turn in this week. Hope you guys have a good one.